Hello, all you amazing and wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel. IStandAlone Gaming, and today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy VII. So with that being said, in the last episode, we followed Johnny here around, trying to find the inspiration for the old man. There's a bunch of innuendos and some other conversation that happened. But we are here with the VIP pass, and we're about to talk to the old man again and get him to return to the clothing store. So let's go ahead and make this happen.
Son of mine, I think. Special delivery, just for you. My inspiration! You've returned to me at long last.
Yo, is that what I think it is?
Oh, you bet it is, and it was hard won. I sewed dresses day and night for those ladies until I got what I was after. A Honeybee Inn VIP card!
I knew it!
Now make way for the VIP, boys! I don't want to keep my ladies waiting any longer. But first, I should pick up a gift dress.
Lead the way, old dude! We are coming!
So yeah, they're talking about going to see some action at the Honeybee Inn. But yeah, is what it is. So let's head down here. We're gonna talk to this guy.
Well, thanks for bringing him back. Can't imagine what you went through. Here, you earned it.
Hey, you're coming, right, bro? Get ready for a real wall market education.
I'm done with this. You can do whatever the hell you want.
I get it, bro. You're scared. It's only natural for people to fear the unknown. It's a pity you're not gonna join us, but I swear to you, bro, as an aspiring wall market connoisseur, I'm gonna go in there and get as much inspiration as I can handle. For you, bro. For you. Because, Cloud, you are my one true bro. Honeybee Inn, here I come!
Inspiration, here I come!
Perfect example of how age has absolutely nothing to do with maturity.
Couldn't agree more.
Agreed. So with that being said, that is the Party Never Stops completed. If we hit select here, I believe it's R2 or right trigger. Scroll down, and we are at these two missions. So the Party Never Stops is completed. The next one is at the gym. It's not a super difficult thing, but it is difficult. So we're gonna go through and try to do one example of each. And there's 3 different phases for this. You fight, or I don't really want to say fight, but you go against this guy, I forget his name, and then you go against this guy, and then you go against Jules himself, and it's a very tough, it can be very tough if you're not accustomed to the challenge. May or may not be your first attempt. Highly recommend completing it. You get a very nice item at the end, and we're going to go ahead and get through this. So I'm going to keep giving it a shot until I pass. If I fail my first attempt, I'm going to skip to when I am successful. So let's go ahead and jump into it.
I've been waiting for you to show up. Thanks for coming, and welcome to our humble training hall.
Jules, head trainer. If you've got some time to spare, how about a little bit of fun? Want to try taking on one of our guys?
You're not serious, are you? Look at him. He's a scrawny little thing. I could snap him like a twig.
Now, I wouldn't judge this one by his muscle mass. What do you say, Cloud? If you want to give it a go, just let me know.
Oh, no muscle cramp!
Go ahead and talk to him again.
So, you up for a round?
And of course, we're going to challenge Ronnie.
Ha! You're taking me on? You look like a dried up old...
So when you first start out, it's very easy. It shows you the buttons, tells you pretty much everything you need to do.
Alright, enough talk. We'll settle this to try...
I'll wait till we get into it.
away. A squat off. Now, let's all see what you've got.
No way I'm letting you win.
So yeah, it tells you everything you need to do. It gives you a little tutorial here. Basically, as that little arrow goes around, you got to hit those buttons. As you approach about 2 or 3 successive things, you can see that that line starts getting darker. But you can also see his movements. His movements go with the buttons you press. See how he kind of like stalls there for a second? And that's when you got to press it. It does become harder the further along you go, but this first one should be pretty easy. Should be real easy to beat this. So start it.
You've got this. Come on. Your form's looking good. That's how it's done. I knew you could do it.
Not bad at all.
Better to be a little late than a little fast in this scenario. You can see how he's doing his movements. Once he gets to those movements, you can actually start pressing the buttons as the movements happen.
That's how it's done. You've got this. Come on. I knew you could do it.
Not bad at all.
Your form's looking good. That's how it's done. I knew you could do it.
Not bad at all.
Your form's looking good. You've got this. Come on. Your form's looking good. I knew you could do it. That's how it's done.
Not bad at all.
I knew you could do it. That's how it's done. You've got this. Come on. Your form's looking good. You've got this. Come on.
Not bad at all.
I knew you could. That's how it's done.
Not bad at all.
I knew you could. Your form's looking. You could do better.
Ah, see? So you do, if you mess up, basically what happens is you miss some time. Again, first one's fairly easy to beat. I think you get a achievement if you pass 40. I could be wrong, but I know you get an achievement for beating Jules. So
How the hell did I lose to this scrawny little kid who looks like he doesn't even consume his daily recommended amount of protein?
Ronnie, you know it's all about quality, not mass. You're too quick to judge people by their build. That and your overtrained ego are the main reasons you lost to our bold challenger here.
Thanks for helping me teach my boys a valuable lesson. And sorry for dragging you into it. Cloud, we're all one big family here at this gym. And now you're part of it. If you're ever up for training, our doors are always open to you. Let's work together to maintain healthy minds and bodies.
Should probably go see Sam again.
next is this guy.
You want to go, do ya? All right, then, bring it on!
Let's go. Challenge J. He's intermediate.
You can back out if you're scared.
Now, like I said, each stage becomes a little bit more difficult. I forget exactly which order it goes into, but it typically starts off the same. Okay, so they disappears quicker. All right. So you got to kind of watch his movements. And there's also a button there. Okay.
I knew you could do it. You've got this. Come on. That's how it's done. Your form, you two are doing awesome. That's how it's done. You've got this. Come on.
Not bad at all.
I knew you could do it. Your form. I know you've got more to give. That's how it's done. You've got this. Come on.
Not bad at all.
You've got this. Come on. Your form. I have faith in you guys. That's how it's done. I knew you could do it. You've got this. Come on. That's how it's done. You're fucking good. Let me see you
Not bad at all.
You've got this. Come on. That's how it's done. I knew you could do it. I have faith in you guys. You've got this. Come on. I knew you could do it.
Not bad at all.
That's how it's done. Yeah. Feel the burn. I knew you could do it. You've got this. Come on. Your form's looking good.
Whew. Definitely gets tougher. So we definitely beat him. And Jules is obviously the last challenge. So I may fail on Jules. It is what it is. If not, we'll keep it in the video. If we do fail, I'll just restart and we'll skip to where I end up completing it and we get the item that we need. So
That you guys are having all the fun. What do you say? May I have this squat?
You up for some exercise?
all right, let's jump right into it. This is the toughest one. If you can beat this one, you are good to go.
You are in the zone!
Who'd have thought it'd be this close?
So much, yeah, Jules. Show that sissy how it's done. You're better than I thought. I believe
believe in you. Oh, slow and steady. One. How much training do you do?
Two. Gotta be this close.
You're better than I thought.
I can't get enough of those beautiful muscles. I believe in you. You are in the zone.
How much training do you do? I can hear your muscles crying out. Holy in motion. I believe in you.
Gotta be this.
You're better than I thought. Oh man, who's gonna win this one?
Who'd have thought it'd be this?
You're better than I.
You are in the. I believe in you. You can do it, Jules. We're rooting for you. Poetry and motion.
How much training?
Who'd have thought it'd be this?
You're better than I. Oh man, who's I believe in you.
You are in the zone.
You're better than I.
I can't get enough of those beautiful muscles.
Who'd have thought it'd be this?
You're better than I.
You are in. Oh, slow and steady. One. I believe in you. You are.
Can't take the pressure.
Messed up. Hopefully that's not gonna wreck me up.
You're better than I thought. I can hear your muscles crying.
Oh man, he's gonna get it, I think. Oh, I think it was at the last buzzer, man. Oh man, that was close.
Nothing to it.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Wow, that was really tight. I was not expecting to get that on my first try. But we did it, so that is what it is. Wow.
I had no idea how strong you really were. You truly are something, aren't you? Listen up, everyone.
And you get the champion belt.
Better. Let's hit.
Not a crazy strong item, but it is very useful. And the reason we want this is because, let's go ahead and see if we can equip it. Go to equipment and materia, we'll go to cloud. So if we look, power wrist increases the strength by 5%, but if we go down to champion belt, increases HP by 10% and increases strength by 5%. So you're actually getting the 5% strength that we already have plus 10% HP. Very nice. Go ahead and equip that. And that is both side missions. So go ahead and double check before you get too crazy, but as you can see, we got cleared and cleared. Now we have to go talk to Chocobo Sam for chapter 9. So let's go ahead and talk to Chocobo Sam real quick, see what he has to say to us, and we'll continue along.
So, tell me, what'd you see in our little enclave of sin and debauchery? Bet it was an eye-opening experience.
Nothing I haven't seen before. That it for jobs?
Not exactly. I got one more favor to ask. You want to get teeth out, right?
What's your angle?
Just get your ass to the Coliseum. You'll see.
Get my booty to the Coliseum, so head on over there. This fight can be pretty difficult, but I'll tell you one way to make it easier, and we're going to go ahead and do that right as I enter the Coliseum. All I got to do is talk slow, and eventually we'll get there. So yeah, go to materia and equipment, go to cloud. All we have to do is adjust our materia so that the fire materia, preferably level 3, but let's go ahead and throw on elemental first, right? So we got elemental. We put it on a piece of armor, and if we put that with fire, it should reduce the damage of fire. So if we look, go ahead and okay, there. Armor has linked elemental damage taken. We have elemental 2, it'll actually prevent linked elemental damage. So if you had elemental level 2, which is way far away from us, you'd actually negate all of that fire damage. So I think we took off revival, which we don't really need, so we'll put on steadfast. We already have first strike, so let's put on steadfast. I'm pretty sure that increases ATB gauge when you're guarding, and we will put on, we could probably put on barrier, but doesn't really help us because we don't have it level 2. Put on like HP up or something easy. There we go. Didn't need much more than that. If you want, go ahead and save it. It is a, if you put the elemental fire damage on, it's not a tough fight, but go ahead and save it anyway. just to make sure.
Like I told you, no soul.
Head on down the elevator, and obviously you have to fight. So head on down there. Once you're down here, you just talk to this guy again.
We've been waiting for you, champ.
Do the special match.
Pack thanks to you. Now get out there and give him a show.
So this fight, if you put on the elemental link on your defensive armor, which will half the elemental damage, this fight becomes a if I could speak, a lot more easier. A lot more easier? No, a lot easier. Don't need the more in there. Anyway, if I could talk right, don't forget to assess these guys. You will see them in the next chapter, so I mean it's not too crazy, but might as well do it now. We have assess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we still have assess equipped. It would be kind of stupid if I didn't, but wouldn't be the first time I made a mistake. So I would recommend focusing one first. Definitely still have assess, so that's nice.
I got your number.
All right, we got bomb A, and obviously they're both bombs. They're fire elementals. So yeah, let's go ahead and take these guys out. Don't like that they can interrupt our attacks. That's not very nice. Ruined an ATB gauge. All right, one bomb down.
All right.
Take out the second one. Gonna run away, get a heal off.
Here we go.
And there we go. Probably didn't need to get the heal off. He was pretty low HP, but didn't want to take the risk.
Was that hot enough for you, fight fans? Did the champ bring the heat? Indeed he did. He proved there's nothing more explosive than the guns he's packing.
All right, and that finishes that match. And we'll finish the last mission or side quest.
Going, champ. You were in fine form today. Here's your cut. You earned it.
Not here for the cash. Tell me about Tifa.
Gives you a weapon for Aerith.
She's something of a bombshell herself, huh? Girl keeps in shape, and boy, does it show.
Hey,
Just making an observation, that's all. Anyway, seems like you're serious about getting the poor girl out of her predicament. I could tell easy enough by the way you fought back there.
cut to the chase. Well, you helping or not?
Never said I would. Opposite even. Getting mixed up in other people's business isn't my way. Plus, as you are now, I reckon you could ride to her rescue without anybody's help. And that's the truth. You've changed since you first rolled into this here town. For the better. At any rate, I've said all I'm gonna say. Your lady friend ought to be done changing by now, am I right? She ain't no Tifa, but she is a firecracker. Keep her waiting too long and she might just blow up in your face.
All right, so yeah, that ends that situation. And unfortunately, you don't get any more answers for what's going on or what's going to happen next. Luckily for you and this guide, I do know what we're doing next. I promise it's not a mistake this time. I actually make sure I read my notes before I jump to conclusions. My problem is, even though I write down notes, if I see someone, like, for example, when we beat the Coliseum, and the last time I made a mistake, there was a guy right outside who's like, oh, go talk to Madam M. And without even thinking to look at my notes, I went to go talk to Madam M when you were supposed to do more matches in the Coliseum. So, again, made a mistake. My bad. It happens. We're all human. But, like I said, you can always do those matches later. It's not like you're missing out on anything too crazy. Check in on Aerith, of course.
Cloud! Finally! Tifa! She's... I don't...
Take a deep breath. What about Tifa?
I heard Corneo was gonna audition new girls soon. And Tifa's gonna be... I don't know what to do.
Well, I do.
I'll come too. Hey, Cloud, bro. I can call you bro. Right?
Bro, let's go. So all we gotta do here is follow Johnny.
I'm totally relieved that you're looking out for Tifa. So, like, how'd you get so strong anyway, bro? The way you fight, bro, is like poetry and violence. You know? I really wish I could be just like you. My problem is that I tend to Well, this is it for me. Call me crazy, but I have a feeling that I'll just be getting in the way.
Go find Aerith at Madam M's. Tell her to wait for me there when she's done. Think you can handle that?
Yes, sir.
All right, before we do that, let's go ahead and change our fire materia back to the way it was. Let's go fire. Elemental. We're going to put on steadfast block. And I think we were going to do revival. We should be getting more people on our team soon, so we're just going to put revival back on.
You again? Got that letter of approval you mentioned.
You know that's only good for women, right?
Yeah, it's for Aerith.
Who? Oh, that girl you were with. Sorry to hear that. Well, either way, you're stuck out here, pal. I can't let you in.
I wasn't asking for permission.
Huh? Wouldn't try it if I were you. Trust me, you don't want to screw with the Don. If you even think about causing any trouble, he'll make sure someone pays for it. And that someone might wind up being the girl you're trying so hard to break out. Or it could wind up being someone you've never even met before. Get it? You're in the Don's world now. Anyway, you've got some time yet. The audition won't start for a while. If you're sure you want to go through with this, then bring the girl and the letter. But if I were you, I wouldn't.
Oh, cryptic. So yeah, we thought we were gonna come in guns a-blazing, and turns out there was no guns at all. So what can you do?
Hey, get out of the way! Quit talking! Move it! Move it! Come on!
Alright, so real quick, if you've been following along with this walkthrough, you should have Aerith in a red dress. If you do not have Aerith in a red dress, you missed something along the way, or haven't been following this walkthrough. I'm going to tell you that now. This is one of those indicators that tell you if you've been following or not. So, let's go ahead and resume.
Clear the road! Ma'am?
That's really...
Yeah. Corneo's got certain tastes. This dress is so gaudy and impossible to move in.
Yeah.
Cloud?
Excuse me.
Huh.
Hey, wait a minute. Did Johnny forget to give you my message?
The one asking me to stay put? No, I got it. I was worried about you.
I'm starting to think this place is more dangerous than we thought. Who knows what they'll ask you to do in this audition? No way in hell I'll let you go in there by yourself.
By myself? Oh, don't worry. I wasn't gonna. Come on, you'll see.
See what, exactly?
According to Madam M, you've caught the eye of a certain fabulous someone, and they'd like to meet in person.
Huh?
All right, let's go ahead and follow Aerith. A lot of the NPCs make comments about her as you walk through.
Where are you headed?
Depending on the dress that you get, depends on the comments that you get. So it is pretty funny in that aspect, but
What? Say that again.
Don't be like that. Hey there, cutie. Where you headed? Why don't you let me buy you a cup of coffee?
I give her a B. That dress was completely overshadowing her. She's
This is it. Your destination.
Why are
all right, so here we are.
to see the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodea and convince him to give you his stamp of approval. You said you didn't want me going alone, right? Well, with Andrea's help, you can join me. It'll be fun. And honestly, I think you'll look pretty cute in a dress.
what?
It's pretty rare for Andrea to take a personal interest in someone. At least, that's what Madam M said. Trust me, this is gonna work out great. Come on! Don't you want to save Tifa?
Wait.
No can do, Cloud. This is our plan, and you'll learn to love it. So, here's how I think we should approach him. Madam M said Andrea was a man who'd give anyone a fair chance to win him over. So I say we march right up to him, explain the situation, and see where that gets us. Sound good? Come on! Don't you want to save Tifa?
All right, go on in, talk to this guy.
Good evening. Welcome to the entertainment extravaganza that is the Honeybee Inn.
We're here to see Andrea Rodea.
You must be Mr. Cloud. He's waiting for you.
Mr. Cloud?
I've been instructed to send you through without delay, sir. Please, make your way to the stage in the back.
What stage?
The one in the back, sir. Straight through those doors and down the hall.
All right, so it basically tells you where to go. Essentially, they want you to go and talk to those girls over there. But if we come to this door, there is a chest right here. Go ahead and pick this up. And now, before you talk to these girls, I highly recommend you save it again. So there's two things that are about to come up. And like I said, I highly recommend that you go ahead and save it here. First thing is the training or the practice dance off. And then there is something shortly after.
Chosen by Andrea himself, our honored guest.
Oh dear, do we have the wrong person? You are Andrea's guest, aren't you? This is your first time, right? It's okay. Do you
Oh, okay. There we go. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, I don't want to go right to the dance.
Would I want to do that?
Andrea thought it might be a good idea.
over here? Come on now.
So yeah, you want to get 100% on the dance tutorial. And basically, when you're doing this, you're not really looking at the glowing orb. You're looking for that square that closes in, or the hexagon, right? Yeah, 6 sides, I think, is hexagon. So I'm pretty sure you have to wait until that circle or that hexagon encapsulates the button that you're supposed to press. Once it closes or it matches the button shape, that's when you're supposed to press it. And it's also similar to the gym thing where you want to press it a little late rather than a little early. If you press it early, it can backfire on you. So the reason we manual saved it is because we need to get 100% on this.
Perfection. Work it, honey. Delicious. Perfection. Work it, honey. Delicious. Perfection. Work it, honey. Delicious.
There we go, 10 great. And now we get Let the Battles Begin, which is a music or a disc, and that's what you get if you get all 10 great. So next you move on to the actual dance practice, or the actual dance,
Come on.
and it's a giant cutscene beforehand. So let's go ahead and watch, and then we'll compete.
My. Is that Cloud? Darling, I had no idea. You just sit tight until Andrea takes the stage.
Look at his muscles. Aw, he's blushing.
In a world, people want to dance.
Here at the Honeybee, and every moment is a treat.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn, Cloud. You seek my approval, do you? I understand.
But those who crave my favor must first prove that they know how to move.
And the real battle begins.
Think you can follow my lead?
But yeah, all you gotta do is try to press it right as that hexagon gets to where the button, it meets the button. And if you try to focus on the hexagon, it actually makes it a little easier to see when you're supposed to press it. If you try to pay too much attention to the actual light itself, it kind of throws you off a little bit. Alright, I'm trying to focus on what I'm pressing. Not really sure why, but I feel like this reminds me of Final Fantasy X2, like the intro, where she's dancing and shit on stage. Sheesh, 26, great. Alright, so after this, you should get 2 achievements. After the whole cutscene. Not after, like, right now. After the whole cutscene's over.
Honey, I'm in love. Yes. Yes, I will transform you into a vision of beauty. Now, without further ado, let us begin!
Fabulous.
You were born for this.
And we got the Dancing Queen achievement.
Perfection. True beauty is an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply. Don't ever be afraid, Cloud.
Alright, so regardless of what your take is on what just happened, I'm not going to even dive into it. However, I do find it extremely weird knowing that he literally had to get naked on stage for them to do that. But what do I know? So let's go ahead and talk to Cloud.
Wow, Cloud. Now that was a show. Cloud?
Please don't. Not a word.
Not even one?
No! Behold such flowers.
But you're so pretty.
I would give anything to get to know her. I would give anything.
What do you say?
Alright, so now I believe we're supposed to go back to Corneo's. And we are. So let's go ahead over there. But before we head in there, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. We got a decent amount done. We're pushing about 40 minutes. For a little bit longer than I was expecting, but it is what it is. So with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you're following along with this walkthrough, Aerith should have a red dress, Titus. Cloud should have a black dress, and I'm pretty sure Tifa's dress should be black as well. So let's go ahead and save it here. But with that being said, If you enjoyed this video, or if it helped you out, or if you're following along with my walkthrough, please leave a like. I greatly appreciate it. And if you want to see more content of Final Fantasy VII or any of the other stuff that I make in the future, subscribe to my channel. It's completely free. Just helps me out. I'd greatly appreciate it. But I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. And I really hope to see you in the next one. Take care.